Hello, beautiful people from the internet. It is Connie over here. Welcome to yet another beautiful afternoon here in Portugal. As you can see, I brought a little guest today. I don't know if you can see her. I got my 100k award in the mail today, which I'm so excited about. I have no words. I recorded a little reaction of me opening it. Problem is, I forgot to turn on my microphone, so it doesn't have any sound, but I can play some clips for you guys to see how ecstatic I was about this. Well, today, after unboxing my 100k award and going for a drive with it, of course, I am going to be answering 100 questions for 100k subscribers. You will get to know me more than you ever even wished you would. You'll know too much. Maybe you'll enjoy that, maybe you won't. Well, we are going to be here for a little bit today. I have all of the 100 questions written down on my journal. Some of them were from you guys, well, most of them. And then some of them I went and got from the internet because I couldn't find any more questions that you guys would have asked me. So why don't we maybe light up a cigarette as we answer our first questions, and then we will rapid fire through the ones after the cigarette, just so I can have a little relaxation moment. Let's do it. Let's go. Also, I have already thanked you guys so much in so many different places, but I want to take a little moment to thank you again, because this thing over here is so meaningful to me. I can't even explain it to you. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to have one of those, because it meant that I would have 100,000 people that were interested in me, which is, when I was a kid, to have one person interested in me was all that I wanted. Now imagine 100,000. I was so excited, and the first thing that I thought when I got this in the mail was, wow, little me would probably be so happy about this and so proud of her little older self, you know? So anyway, how about we start with the questions? Otherwise I will be too sappy and start crying and not be able to answer anything between my sobs. So let's do it. What is your favorite food? My favorite food is tuna with rice. I'm very basic. I enjoy tuna with rice. Chef's kiss. What's your dream destination? I would love to go to Japan to visit, maybe to live there for 6 months. Who knows? I'd love to go to Japan though. Why did you create this channel? I created this channel at a point in my life where I was very lonely and I had no one to talk to, and I decided to start talking to a camera and upload it to YouTube. And that's how this channel was born. Out of my loneliness. Here we are. What are you the most proud of? I am very proud of the evolution that I've been doing with my anxiety. I've been working a lot with becoming more peaceful and being an less anxious person, and I've been doing a lot of progress, and I'm very proud of myself for doing that for myself. Do you have a life motto? Well, this isn't really a life motto, but it is a quote that I go by and I think about every day, which is the quote by Kurt Vonnegut, which is, if this isn't nice, then I don't know what is. That basically allows me to enjoy little moments and little things in life. I'm here sitting, smoking a cigarette and chatting with you guys. And if this isn't nice, then I don't know what is. And I love that quote. I love that quote. I have a whole video about that quote. Go watch it if you want to. What's your height? I am 1 meter 63 centimeters. I'll put it on the screen. I don't know how to say this in inches. I think I'm 5'5". Could be. I don't know. I could be wrong. Do you ever plan to quit smoking? I do have a plan. If I ever have a kid in my stomach, in my belly, whatever in that area, I will quit smoking. Up until then, I don't know. We live every day and we make decisions as we go, but it is certain that if I ever have a kid, I will quit smoking. How old are you? I am 23 years of age as of recording this video. I was born in 2001. What's your dream? My dream is to become a very calm and serene person that isn't affected by anything, that just can take life slowly and enjoy each and every moment, even if there are moments that would usually be labeled as bad. I want to be a calm person. That is my dream. If you could spend a day with a celebrity, who would it be? I think I'd choose Tom York, which is the vocalist and frontman of Radiohead, just because he's so knowledgeable in music and I'd love to learn more from him. So I choose Tom York. What's your favorite video that you have ever made? I would say my week in the life. I really love that video. What's your favorite animal? My favorite animal is either seals or cats. I love cats, they're so cute, and seals, they're fat, chubby, and cute as well. I love them. What is the meaning of life to you? The meaning of life to me is to be able to find contentment and to be constantly content. Doesn't mean that I will always be happy, it just means that I will always be content no matter what the situation I am in is. Have you ever tried psychedelics? You guys ask me a lot. No, nor do I plan to try them, ever. What's your motivation to keep making videos? Honestly, reading your guys' comments of how much you enjoy watching the videos and how happy you feel after watching them and comforted and peaceful, reading you guys' comments is what keeps me going, to be honest. Favorite Radiohead song? Men of War. No questions asked. What's the best light cigarette? I would say my favorite is the Camel Activate White. Such a good cigarette. It's my favorite light one. Do you prefer smoking alone or with others? I have recently started smoking with other people, which I usually never did before because I never hang out with anyone before. And I would say I really enjoy smoking with other people, but I also really enjoy smoking alone. I would say smoking alone is my preferred one. Milk or cereal first? Always cereal first. Always. What's your dream job? If possible, I'd love to work on my little farm and grow my own vegetables and sell them to the local farmers market. That is my dream job. Otherwise, whatever life takes me, you know. What are you the most grateful for in life? I would say my family, the bond that I have with my family, mom, dad, and brother. It's the most special thing to me, and it's what I'm the most grateful for sure. What drives you to get up every morning? I would say knowing that I have limited time on this earth to do all of the things that I want to do. I wake up and I'm first of all grateful that I woke up another day, and second of all already thinking, okay, I woke up another day, I don't have forever, let's get up and let's do the things that I enjoy doing, because one day I'm not going to be here anymore and I don't know when that day will be. So let's go, let's get started, let's do it. What are your hobbies? My hobbies are playing video games, reading, and playing instruments. Those are my favorite ones, at least. Also journaling, of course. Who do you look up to and why? I look up to my parents a lot because they have been through a lot of struggles in both of their different lives, and they are both very happy and joyful and helpful and nice people, and I look up to them because one day I want to be like them as well. I want to have lived through a lot of different things and still be grounded and happy and a nice person overall. What's one insecurity you're willing to share? I think the fact that I sometimes get too attached to people too quickly, it's something that I never really understood why I do. It's something that I do and that I'm kind of insecure about, and one day I would like to change that. What's a book you recommend? Well, I read The Unbearable Lightness of Being, and I would totally recommend that book. It's so beautiful, so complex. It just depicts romantic relationships in a way that I've never read before anywhere else, so The Unbearable Lightness of Being would be my book of recommendation. What's your favorite type of cuisine? I would say Italian. What's your favorite band of all time? Either Radiohead or My Chemical Romance. What's something that makes you feel unstoppable? I would say the song Na 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 by My Chemical Romance. Every time I put that song on, man, I am unstoppable. I'm just, let's get through this, let's go through this day, let's be happy, let's be joyful, let's do it, you know. Do you prefer Marlboros or Camels? I would say I prefer Camels as a brand. They are more cohesive and they have less skips. Marlboro is good as well, but not as good as Camels in my opinion. Are you going to make a Discord server? I am not. I did one in the past and I just had too much of a hard time trying to moderate it, so unless I get a group of really good moderators, I will not be making a Discord server anytime soon. What's your favorite cigarillo? Mood cigarillos. Do you think graphic images on cigarettes help reduce smoking? I know that maybe they help younger people not get into smoking because they just are so startled by the images. So I would say yeah, maybe. In my opinion, maybe they do. Summer or winter, and why? I prefer the winter because summertime makes me feel anxious because it's too hot and my body associates heat with anxiety, so I prefer the winter overall. What's your favorite movie? My favorite movie is Mamma Mia. I love it. It's a musical. 2 interesting facts about yourself. I can solve the Rubik's Cube in under a minute, and when I was around 4 years old, I ate my mom's contact lenses because they looked tasty to me. Sorry, Mom. we've been through this, you know. The concert you enjoy going to the most? Billie Eilish, 2019, Lisbon. I loved it. Favorite video you have ever watched on YouTube? I would say Life Cheated Us All and I'm Full of Angst by Savannah Brown. Or If I'm to Die by Keaton Henson, which is a song that I love very much, and his acoustic version of it is very beautiful. Why do you journal? I love journaling because it helps focusing my mind and all of the bad things or good things I have going on here. I like putting them on paper so that I can analyze them with an external perspective. Would you like to stay in Portugal or move somewhere? If possible, I'd love to live in my country for the rest of my life, so I'd love to live here. Portugal. I choose Portugal. What's the most important thing that you have learned from failure? I would say that you never really fail unless you stop trying. So I have failed at many things before, but I have also picked myself up and tried again and succeeded on a later time. So you only ever fail at something when you stop trying to do it. When do you feel the safest? I would say when I'm around my dad. When I'm around my father, I know that nothing bad will ever happen to me and I feel very safe around him. What's your biggest life regret so far? I would say probably not trying to hang out with more people during high school. I studied a lot, I stayed home a lot, and I wish I would have tried a little more to make more friends. What's the quickest way someone can lose your trust? I would say bad things about another person to me, because I know you will do the same about me to someone else. So don't do that. Don't talk bad about other people in front of me, because I will not trust you ever again. What's something you're really bad at? Drawing. I'm really bad at drawing. Do you consider yourself introspective? Yes, maybe a little too much at times. Sometimes it destroys my mood a little bit because I overthink about things so much that I forget to enjoy them. So yes, I do. How do you hope people describe you? I hope people describe me as a comforting person, a happy person, and a friend. I hope that's how they describe me. What's something that gives you hope? When a stranger smiles back at me when I'm walking on the street. What's your favorite sport to watch? Rhythmic gymnastics. I love it. It's so beautiful, so complex. I love that sport. Do you have any pets? I have 6 pets, 1 dog. Well, I have 7 pets, 1 dog and 6 cats. Are you a coffee or a tea person? I am a coffee person. I don't really enjoy tea. I will drink it sometimes, chamomile especially, but I prefer coffee most of the times. Would you survive a zombie apocalypse? No, probably not. I would probably try to make friends with the zombies, convince them that we are all the same, and they would just eat me alive, you know? So I would not survive a zombie apocalypse for sure. What's something that annoys you? I guess people that spit on the ground while they are randomly walking and then just spit on the ground for no reason. I'm like, why'd you do that? It kind of annoys me a little bit. Have you ever had an epiphany? I guess my 15-year-old epiphany when I realized that life has no meaning and you can kind of do whatever you want. That was my one and only epiphany though. What are you the most proud of? I would say my relationship with my parents. It definitely took work to get to the point where we are now, but I'm very proud that we have come to the point that we have where I fully trust them and they fully trust me, and I'm very proud of that. What's your least favorite emotion? I would say anger and anxiety. Both of them are equally as bad. I think anxiety is a little bit worse because anger sometimes I can control. Anxiety is way harder to control for me. Both of them go hand in hand as to how bad they are. What impresses you the most in someone? When someone is just able to follow their dreams no matter the situation that they are. They just try to make it work and they try really hard and they have that one goal in mind and they are jumping straight ahead and they are not scared of the consequences of it. So that really impresses me when I see someone that is really driven. What's something that you haven't wrapped your head around? I would say the fact that our sun is already 4.6 billion years old and it hasn't even reached half of his time of existence. I can't really comprehend that. Do you talk to yourself? I talk to myself a lot. I talk to myself all day long, in the mirror, inside my own head, sometimes even out loud if I'm alone, so I do talk to myself a lot. First thing you would do after winning the lottery? I would get a tax guy. I would need a tax guy, so I would get one immediately, a good one, and I'd pay him well, now that I just won the lottery. Do you collect anything? I do collect consoles and Monster Energy cans. Do you believe in love at first sight? I do. I really do. What makes you feel at peace? I feel like being here in this park where I'm at. I come here every day in the morning usually. This is just a very peaceful place to me and I wouldn't trade it for the world. So I love being here. Also journaling. If you had the opportunity to be immortal, would you take it? No, because that would mean that I would have to see everyone that I've ever loved die, and I don't want that. So I'm very content with my expectancy of around 80 years on this earth. I would not want to be immortal. What's your biggest priority in life? Making sure that the people that I love the most are happy and safe, and that they know that they are loved by me. Do you smoke weed? I do not. Did you go to university after high school? I did. I went to psychology, I dropped out. Then I went to sociology, COVID came, we were stuck at home and I dropped out again because I couldn't do university at home. That's my bad. What's your favorite cigarette? Chesterfield Original. Do you play any instruments? I play the piano, guitar and ukulele. What video games do you play? I play League of Legends, Valorant, Stardew Valley and sometimes Call of Duty. What do you do for a living? I do YouTube. This channel is currently what I do for a living, and that is super cool to be able to say. Will you ever start an OnlyFans? No. I don't have any plans on starting one. I don't really agree with the whole culture of it, so no, I would never. What's the most challenging part about having a YouTube channel? I feel like always having a great idea, because I upload 2 videos a week and sometimes I don't have 2 great ideas to upload and I start comparing myself with a lot of other creators and just managing ideas, and also hate comments. Sometimes they get to me. I try not to think too much about them, but when they really hit that soft spot, I have to do some work to get over it, you know. What was your reaction to reaching 100k? It was 2 a.m. I was super tired because I was going to bed at around 11 p.m. at that point. So I was just like, oh, I can't believe, oh my goodness, this finally happened, like what the hell? And then I went to sleep and the day after I cried when I fully realized what was going on. Have you ever thought of creating a podcast? Not really. I don't think I have that much to say. I don't know what I would talk about. I know there's infinite amounts of things to talk about, but I don't know if I would be a great fit for a podcast. Sweet or salty popcorn? Salty popcorn all the way, always. I love salty things. I'm not a big fan of sweets, so salty popcorn are my favorite. Biggest lesson from making YouTube videos? I would say that I've learned a lot about my own work ethic, that I have learned that if I put my mind into something, I can definitely make it work. So that was a nice lesson that I didn't know about myself before. Have you ever thought of quitting YouTube? There are times where I think that maybe I'm really bad at this and I should stop, because I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm just really bad and I don't want to do it anymore, but then I get over myself after like 10 minutes of thinking about it. I love this more than anything, but of course sometimes I have doubts, mostly about my own ability to do it. How's your mental health right now? I would say it's at a good point. I've been having a little bit less anxiety than usual, which is very great to know, and I'm super happy about it. If not in Portugal, where would you like to live? I feel like I'd love to live in either Japan or Italy. In the countryside, not in the main cities of either of them, but on the countryside of both of those countries. Small things that make you happy. I would say the smell of freshly cut grass and when people smile back at me on the street. After it rains, when you see a little bit of an opening in the sky and the ground has a little ray of sunshine and it smells like wet dirt. Those things make me happy. Weren't you afraid of judgment when you started YouTube? I was not. I just wasn't. I was like, let's do it. I don't care what people think. I just think this is going to make me happy, so let's go on and start it. What program software do you use to edit on? I use CapCut. Celebrity crush? Tim Henson. Do you like reading? I do. I love reading. Favorite childhood memory? I would say playing Nintendo with my brother in our little bunk bed when we were younger and hiding the Nintendos below our pillow if our mom ever came to check on us. That is something that I hold very dear to my heart. Do you use the law of attraction? I do. Every day. And if you want to learn more about it, I can make a whole video about it. A place that brings you peace. I would say this park over here. I love this park, or my room in my dad's house. Both of these places bring me immense peace and joy. How do you spend your free time? Usually my free time is spent learning new songs on guitar or playing video games. It's either one of those. Going for a walk is also cool. What makes you happy? I think that the thing that makes me the happiest is just knowing that I woke up another day and I have more time to be on this earth, knowing that I'm surrounded by the people that I love the most and that I get to do something that I love so much every day, which is making videos for you guys. That makes me really happy. What's your favorite lighter you own? Oh, this is a great question. Hold on. This is it. I love this lighter. It's my marble pink. I love it. It's a clipper. I think it looks very beautiful and I love it very much. What's one thing you would have done differently? I would have treated my mom better. When I was a teenager, I was very angry and I usually would snap out at my mom because she was the one that was closest to me, and I feel very sad about that, knowing that that was my behavior, and if I could go back, I would treat her so much better and with so much more calmness, I guess. I don't know if that's the word. I would treat her better. I would be nicer to her. What's your favorite My Chemical Romance album? I would say Welcome to the Black Parade or The Black Parade. This album right here is my favorite one by My Chemical Romance. What's the first cigarette you ever smoked? Chesterfield Black. That was the first one. What was the worst cigarette you ever smoked? Carelia Slims. I'm sorry, I didn't really enjoy them. What's your favorite object? I would say my journal. My journal is something that I always carry with me, and it's one thing that I could not live without. Otherwise, I would probably freak out and be like, where's my journal, man? Someone is reading it, I bet. I don't know. I need somewhere to leave my thoughts in, and this is just what I use the most. Also my teddy bear. I love him. What's something that people don't expect you to carry around? I would say maybe my Nintendo. I love carrying my Nintendo because I can play Pokemon Ultra Sun on the go. I love this thing. It's very cool. This is the new Nintendo 2DS XL. That's the model of it, and I've had it since 2018, I think. What's your favorite color? I would say sage green or forest green. One of those greens. Do you prefer pipe or cigars? I prefer cigars, to be honest. Are you happy right now? I am. I am a very happy person as of right now. Of course, I have my downtime, I have my depression, which is always going to be with me, and it's a little bit of sleep right now. Sometimes it comes back full strength and I feel very defeated, but as of right now, I feel great. I'm very happy. So those were all of the questions. I hope I read them all and I didn't skip through any of them by mistake. I bet you know more than you ever wanted to, so I hope you enjoyed watching this video, alright? And thank you so much for allowing me to have something that is so special to me, like this little plaque. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching me, liking the videos, commenting, sharing them, and just being here with me, you know? I appreciate it a lot. So thank you so much for that, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye!